What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning back in with me. Let's get straight to it. Grandma is for the streets. I know some of y'all tripping with that title. Let me break this down to y'all, man. I was watching this interview. It was on Say Cheese, I believe, and I think Charleston White was on there. You know, I don't agree with everything dude say. I don't agree with a whole lot of shit a lot of people say. But even a broken clock is right twice on the 24-hour period. And bro had made a statement to something to the fact that the black grandmother isn't the same anymore. She don't even teach the grandkids spirituality. Like, they supposed to learn spirituality from granny. And I started listening to that. I said, you know what? He got a point right there. But he even goes further than that. So I'm going to give y'all a couple, I guess you'll call them case studies here, of real shit I've seen. When I say, like, we got a problem going on in our community with our grandmothers. They're not the same grandmothers anymore. I look back at my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? That's where I learned a lot of my spirituality from. You know, that's where I learned a lot of my values from. That's where I learned a lot of my morals from, right from wrong. But these days, you got grannies out here that don't know right from wrong. Let me give you an example. I know a granny right now. I don't even want to say what state, man. I got a homeboy I call right now who can vouch for this story. A friend of the family. She was like an auntie to me, man. You know what I mean? I haven't talked to her in a while. It's sad. Granny just didn't want to grow up. She do the little pen pal thing. You know what I mean? She like younger men, but she like men, like she's 63. She catching cats coming out of prison. Her last boyfriend was 26, right? Granny had a good little job, grandkids, but she was like the matriarch of that family. Granny started dating this young jailbird. He got out of prison, moved in with Granny. Granny was just happy because he was smashing shit out of Granny. Yeah, that way. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But that's what it was for her. That's what the main thing was attracting, I'm guessing. Yeah, so 26-year-old, he smashed shit out of Granny. You know what I'm saying? 63. He took Granny down through there. He started smacking on Granny like she was a little young girl or some shit. You ain't supposed to hit women, periods, but you know what I'm saying? Like he pimping Granny or something. Done got Granny hooked on pills. She lost all kind of weight, lost a little car, lost a spot, you know what I'm saying? Lost a job, lost all that trying to keep up with a young boy. Listen, at that age, man, Granny's supposed to be in the house. I don't care how good they keep it up with themselves. I don't care how young they look. Man, Granny's supposed to be in the house looking after the grandkids, man. Don't you know these days you got grandparents who gonna charge to watch them grandkids? That was unheard of in my day, man. Yeah, of course, you know, parents used to drop off some bread or something like that, you know what I'm saying, for the granny, but it was like on a donation tip. It wasn't like, hey, I'm charging these kids, you better come get them at this time because I got shit to do. I got life to live. A lot of times there's no granddad in the house. Oh, we're gonna get on grandpa ass on another episode. Yeah, you ain't off this trip either, grandpa. I got something for you too. We learn a lot of our spirituality from our grandparents, for real. Granny supposed to be in the church, the mosque, the temple, somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Bring spirituality to them kids. You know, a lot of times the parents fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You got the grandma right there to catch it. Grandmama fucked up too. I know a 70-year-old grandma right now in Nashville, Tennessee, smoking crack, shooting heroin, and speedballing. That's when you mix the cocaine with the heroin and shoot it. Don't give a fuck about them grandkids. The things I've seen, not just in my trouble, in my city alone with Nashville. So I can certify what I'm talking about. And this granny I'm talking about, she high in the ass too. So high in the ass, I don't even want to go into that part of it. But you see what I'm saying? That's sad to say that, but grandmas from the streets, some of them are. And we wonder why it's happened to our youth. Because before, when the kids had fucked up, you got granny to fall back on. But now, granny tooting powder. Granny drinking too much. Granny getting ran through. Granny getting trains ran on her. I got a story for that too, but I'm going to leave that one alone. You don't even want to know, trust me. I'm going to leave it alone right there. It's the simple solutions, man. Grandma need to get back home and take care of the family. And lead the family. That's the matriarch. And leave these streets alone. Grandma, come home. Shit. Thank you for tuning in. God bless. One team.